Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mariah or Learn the Lang here on YouTube, and it's great to see you guys again. If you're new here, welcome. I have taken quite the break from YouTube and I'm back with an updated wash and go routine. It's been probably 3 years since I've updated you guys on my wash and go, and really that's because nothing really changed for quite some time. This past February, I started to do some tweaks here and there. I've also updated my products that I'm using, and I find that these are the best results I've had since being natural, since wearing my hair in its curly natural state, and I'm loving it. So I wanted to come here to show you guys what I've been doing, and if you want to recreate this wash and go look, or you just want a few tips and tricks, or you're just curious and you just like to binge YouTube like I do, that's completely fine too. So if you're interested in how I achieve my wash and go and how I get these results, then keep on watching. So for today's wash and go, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need your water bottle. My hair dries extremely fast, so I have a water bottle on hand all the time. This is a continuous spray water bottle that I got from Amazon. I think it was like $9. I'll link it below. And then you're going to need your styling products. For my choice today, I'm going to use the Kevin Murphy line. So I have here the Kevin Murphy Leave-In Repair and the Kevin Murphy Killer Curls and the Kevin Murphy Young Again oil. I've been using this combination of products for close to almost a year now, and this has been the best combination that I've found that works for my hair. I've also since stopped using a Denman brush, so if you, depending on your hair texture and the way you like to style your hair, you can also have a comb or brush or whatever you use to style. For me, I'm just going to stick to my hands. My hair is already detangled. I detangled it while in the shower. I use a wide tooth comb and then I go in with my hand. If my hair is extremely tangled, sometimes I still go and pick up that Denman brush, but for me, I found that not using the Denman brush after 10 plus years is actually better for my curls. It seems that my curls like to separate and kind of do their own thing without the Denman brush. If you'd like to have a video on 2 different versions of styling my hair with or without the Denman brush, let me know in the comment section and I can definitely, incorporate that in the future. But for the sake of today, let's go ahead and get started because my hair is already drying. Okay, so taking my continuous spray water bottle, I'm just going to wet my hair once more and make sure that my hair is completely saturated. So again, I'm fresh out of the shower and my hair is sopping wet. So in my previous wash and goes, I used to separate my hair into 4 sections, straight down the middle and then those into 2. I've since stopped that because I found that whenever I would part down the middle, my hair would never take shape the way that I liked it to. So I have since started to just separate my hair, moving from the front to the back because the front of my hair is the most coarse and dries the fastest and struggles the most with definition. So I take about this much and I'm going to take the leave-in repair and the killer curls. And what I do is I like to do about 1 pump of the leave-in repair per section and maybe a pump and a half of the killer curls. And I also take 1 pump of the Young Again oil. So I like to really warm that up in the palms of my hands, make sure that it's completely mixed together, and I finger comb that into my hair, focusing on the ends as much as I can first, and then moving into the roots. And if you would have told me that this is the way I styled my hair 10 years ago, I would have laughed at you because I have never styled my hair curly without the Denman brush. And then I just kind of work through the rest. I will be honest and say this is very annoying throughout my styling process, but it's just something I kind of deal with because it's the most effective for my curls. So then I kind of just take another section off the side, working in pretty small sections, medium to small, and repeat the process. Again, really warming that product into the palm of my hand, kind of focusing on the ends and then working my way through the top. I'm not super meticulous in my parts and my sections. I just kind of go with what feels right, and I make sure the section is the right size for the amount of product that I have in my hands. Again, focusing on the ends of the hair and then traveling up to my scalp. At any point, if you feel that your hair is getting dry or not saturated enough, again, pick up that water bottle and douse it in the spray. You can also utilize clips if that makes this process easier for you. Pick up a clip, section off that hair, girl. Do you? I find when I use clips, I waste a lot of time kind of perfecting the clips. My hair will typically dry a lot faster because I'm messing around with those dang clips. Sometimes it is kind of hard to see what I'm doing and pick up the right section of hair. You can always part it so you can see. But I find when I do this, I get more volume at my scalp, whereas when I look so crazy. Whereas when I do it, you know, in the old way that I used to just section in fours, I didn't get a lot of volume at the root of my hair. I also go back and forth between raking and kind of a prayer hands technique. Sometimes the prayer hands work best if my hair is already kind of frizzing and I don't want to disturb those curls. Sometimes I just kind of grab and pull, and other times I just do the finger comb. So I have very minimal shedding right now. I combed my hair out with a wide tooth comb in the shower. So now that we've flipped our hair, got all of our hair pretty much saturated in product, this is where I like to take the time, pick up my handheld mirror, check out the back of my hair, and I can usually visibly see if there's an area that I may have missed or not applied enough product to, or just dried too quickly. For me, my hair works best when I apply styling products when my hair is sopping wet. I also like to take just my little brush and push back my edges just a bit. I don't really do like a whole routine for my edges for a wash and go because I do wear my bangs forward. It's kind of pointless. So I'm just gonna take my handheld mirror and check out the back of my hair. Okay, so I did see one area that I didn't really like the way the curl is forming. So I'm gonna take my water bottle, kind of wet it, run my fingers through it like this, kind of smooth it out. If I start to pick up other hair in the area, that's fine. I don't stress about it too much, and then I kind of let it do its own thing. May apply a little bit more product to it. Sometimes just adding water and kind of manipulating that curl a little bit will help it kind of form on its own. Okay, so that's it for the product. So from here, I either let my hair air dry or I go in right with my diffuser. Today I'm going to diffuse my hair with my blow dryer and we'll see what type of results I get. I know that some people like to let their hair maybe dry 20 to 30% before they go in straight with their diffuser. I typically don't do that. I don't really find that I have issues with frizz or anything like that when diffusing, as long as I don't do too much shaking of my hair or like, you know, squishing the diffuser into my hair. I don't do any of that while diffusing. You'll see throughout my technique that I will simply tilt my head back, do not disturb my hair as much as possible, diffuse, and then when my hair is about 85% dry, I flip my head over, again, still not disturbing really the curls, and get the underside. Once my hair is about 95% dry, that's when I kind of start playing around with it and trying to get, and you know, work to get that added volume. But if I do any of that before my hair is dry, you can kiss this wash and go goodbye. I was having that issue a lot in the early days of me trying to, you know, just understand my hair and work with the diffuser. So again, focusing on not disturbing my curls, I'm just going to tilt my head back and start to diffuse my hair. So I realized the robe that I was wearing was kind of interfering with the hair underneath, you know, close to the back of my neck, my kitchen, if you will. I tried to not disturb, again, my hair throughout this process. So I switched robes because I didn't want my hair to scrub while, you know, kind of positioning my hair during the diffusing process. So if you can limit that friction when you are diffusing your hair, typically I like to diffuse in a cotton t-shirt or a silk robe like the one I'm wearing. I was wearing the other one just to try it out, and yeah, not gonna work for me. Before I keep going, what I like to do once I flip my hair is kind of let my hair settle into place, and this kind of helps with, again, that shape kind of taking form. I'll kind of feel my hair naturally parch down the center and then kind of fall to the side, as you can see, and that way when my hair is dry, you see my hair is already kind of taking shape, and applying the heat with my hair forward and down helps with the volume. So there you have it. That's pretty much the full extent of my diffusing process, styling and diffusing. At this point, what you can do is take a little oil onto your hands and kind of play with and position your curls. I like to use my hands and a pick. So I'm going to apply some oil to my hands and continue to fluff and position my curls. Favorite part of the process. Got 2 pumps of the Young Again oil. Again, warming it up into my hand so that it's very saturated, and then kind of just position the hair the way I like it. So naturally, having some volume, some lift issues at the root. So what I like to do is kind of put my hand in there, toss it around a bit. That really helps lift the hair from my root. My hair is extremely fine, so it likes to lay down and flatten out. So this kind of just helps give me that body and volume that I love in a curly wash and go. You're suffering from a little bit of heat damage. Your girl flat ironed her hair December of 2019, and we're still living with the results of that flat iron. So again, that's why I don't put heat on my hair. I have not had heat damage in 7-8+ years, and it took one flat iron. It did damage my hair, especially at the roots. So you can see there's a couple of straight pieces, then it starts to curl, and it is growing out some. So my hair is its natural curl pattern at the root, and then it kind of goes straight, and then it goes curly again. So yeah, it'll take some time for that to grow out. Don't try this at home. Don't try it at home. So I'm going to take some of those pieces that are annoying. You might not be able to see this on camera, but there are some pieces that are not really shaping my face that great. So I'm gonna cut them off. Okay, another way that I like to get more volume, again, similar to when I'm diffusing, I will tilt my head forward, really kind of shake it out. Again, only when your hair is dry. Do not do this step when your hair is wet or damp. You will regret it. If that works for you in your hair texture, do you. But for me, with my hair texture, that doesn't really work for me. So 95% dry, then you start tossing. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my pick and really get in there. So I don't go too crazy with the pick because I do like my wash and go to last. I am not your average curly girl, and I don't get like a full 6-7 day wash and go. I'd say max on a good wash and go, I'll get 4, maybe 5 days. After that, I'm typically putting it into a bun or just redoing my wash and go. So I don't pick it out too much so that I can get a lasting wash and go. But my hair again, is fine and likes to chill out at the roots on its own. So I do kind of, try to get that extra lift. Final step before we are ready to go. I'm going to take my Kevin Murphy Shimmer Shine Spray, and basically this is kind of like a shine mist, has a little bit of oil, doesn't feel overly oily, just gives you a little bit of moisture, and the shine payoff is amazing. It's one of my favorite shine sprays. It smells amazing. I mean, I can say that about all of my Kevin Murphy products. One of the reasons why I'm a huge Kevin Murphy advocate and sticking by them is because the ingredients are natural and good for your hair. You don't get that buildup on your hair like you do with other drugstore or inexpensive products. The price point is high, yes, but I think that the reward is worth it. My hair likes it. It's been, again, a year consistently of me using this product. I digress. Going to take my Shimmer Shine Spray and do a couple of spritzes around my hair. And it really gives me the shine that I love. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my updated wash and go routine. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative and helpful, and maybe you found a couple of tricks and tips and tricks for your regimen. Again, this is what I find that works the best with my hair. I find that this process is also compatible with the way that I go to sleep. I will put my hair in a pineapple, throw a scarf on it, throw a bonnet on it, and then when I shake my hair out the next day, I get this form all over again with a little bit more lift. Again, day 2, day 3 hair, but I still love my hair day 1. I used to not even really like to go out with my hair day 1, and now that's not necessarily the case. Like, I will leave my house right after washing my hair, and I never used to do that. You can also skip the diffusing process if you don't want to apply heat to your hair, or you're not leaving and you want to air dry. This process also still works really well for air drying. Here are my results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in a future video.